Hi, I'm Carol Chang, occupational therapist and owner of Evolving Homes. My private practice lately has been seeing a lot of people that are suffering from neck tension and migraines, and I really think it has to do with the change in work location after COVID started. So we gave up our desks with ergonomic, desktop areas. We went to laptops. We're now sitting in the bed, nice cushy places, but definitely not a place for long-term work. So one of the things that I have really noticed is with laptops, it's really hard to get an ergonomic position. Either right here in my lap, my arms are at 90 degrees and my wrists are good, but look at my neck position. And who can sit up like this for 8 hours? So what really happens is this. And so we get chicken neck sticking out like this, that whole bowling ball being supported by our spine that's going, come back, come back. And it's just sitting there. And so those, your traps and everything in there are getting really tight, and it causes a whole lot of migraine type issues. So it's a tricky situation that we're in, but we have to figure out a way to get around this. And I think the best way is to have small amounts of exercise while you're working, just to get around this. So of course, I will always tell you, try and see if you can get that laptop on a desk, maybe split the difference in half, right? If this is eye level here, now it's too high to type. If it's down here, it's bending in here. So see if you can find something in between where, my neck is happy and my hands are happy. Okay. So the next thing, what you're going to do is we need to stretch maybe once an hour between Zoom calls. So I'm going to show you a couple of those stretches. But before I do that, some easy things to do, which would be, getting a hot pack that you would put around your neck. Just keep those muscles nice and relaxed. If you can. That's really nice, easy, passive stuff that anybody can do. And also, whenever you are sitting up, just try to imagine that something's pulling you up like this. So just stretch stretch out the spine, give like all those little disc spaces to breathe so that you're not getting compression, especially compression at the neck, which maybe you'll start to feel something going on in the hands. Another really easy one is just making sure that you're exercising before you're going to have to sit down and do 8 hours of Zoom calls and after. So you're going to need rotation like this at the spine. You're going to need forward and backward flexion. Those are really important. So of course, walking is reciprocal motion, left, right, left, right. If you want to add a little bit of core to that, you use the urban poles, the walking, trekking poles, that will help in there. But anything that you can do will prep the body for having to sit, because static, not moving, that is what is getting us. Okay. All right. So 5 exercises that you can do while you're between Zoom calls or just while you're on a call. Let's try to do something really easy. First thing we got to do is stretch out the muscles between the shoulder blades, because that is a huge area of tension. So either they're not being activated in this position, or you're trying to sit up and it just gets stiff and tired. Okay. So you're going to cross your arms like this, and you're going to crouch forward and just see if you can pull with your arms and try to spread those shoulder blades apart as wide as they can go. So I would pull like this, pull, 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 crouch in there, hold it. So try and see if you can hold it for about 10 seconds. And then we're going to do the reverse. Come up, shoulder blades back and down, squeeze those shoulder blades back and down, take those elbows, drop them into your back pockets. Okay, so squeeze, really use those muscles, squeeze those muscles. Okay, it's not enough to just stretch something. You have to be strengthening. You've got to activate the muscle. Squeeze it back there. Okay, do it again. Crouch down, crouch in, crouch over, like you're into a little ball. And then I like to just get this to get a little extra. Pull in there, just stretch it out in there and come all the way back. Squeeze. There you go. Okay. So if you can do 10 of those every hour, that will be really helpful. All right. So next one, what we're going to do is we're going to tuck the chin in. So our spine is built long and skinny, right? We need range of motion. We need to stretch it in every range. So first of all, this one is just down here, but let's do the neck one. So the neck one, we're going to go forward. We're going to roll it forward. So you're going to chin tuck, So chin tuck already, most people will feel a little bit of stretch, especially right where those migraines will start, right in the right between where your skull is connected to your neck. Okay, so just chin tuck. And then once you're ready, you're going to try to tuck in one vertebrae at a time. So you go down. So keep everything nice and straight as we go down, because if you just cave in like this, we're not getting motion in all of them. So ready? You're tucking in, rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, and then like when you come back up, same thing, one vertebrae at a time, one vertebrae at a time. Last one is that chin tuck one up at the top, okay? So sitting up really nice and tall between each one. Somebody's pulling you up. Stretch out that spine. Give the discs a little bit of space to move. All right, so we did forward and backwards. Let's do left and right. So we're gonna do your head is like this, and you're gonna tilt your ear to your shoulder. So you tilt your ear to your shoulder, and of course you're gonna feel that nice stretch down the traps in here, but let's do a little bit more. So just stretching, you know, I think it's just easy for it to come back. So let's give it a little bit of resistance. So we come down like this and push upwards, just a tiny bit, okay? 20% maybe, okay? So ready, push up. We'll do a couple more of those. Ready? And push up. Okay, and push up. And one more. Ready? Push up. Okay, let's try the other side. Whatever you do to one side, do the other. You gotta have balance. So on this side, really gently, give it a little tiny bit of resistance. Wake it up, remind the muscles that it's gotta work. Okay, and over. Good. There you go, good. Great job. Okay, inhale. Hold it, and exhale. Why do I make you do that? Because who breathes during Zoom calls? But if you don't inhale and exhale, you also just don't get enough, you know, circulation, everything, and that will cause pain. And make sure you're drinking water, because there's another area where we just fall down if you're not getting up and walking over to go to the bathroom, getting your water. You know, we get out of our habits. It's really tough to build those into our new office area. So, all right. We're gonna do forward and backwards. So what I was demonstrating earlier is that, you know, we tend to have this forward posture. We're concentrating really hard. We're looking at something on the screen, and that poor head is out here, and all these muscles are screaming, right? So I call this chicken neck. And then the reverse is retraction. So you're pulling everything back in there. You're using all these muscles to do that. And I teach people that that is smelly fish. So imagine if somebody was dangling smelly fish in front of you, go, ooh, smelly fish, and chicken neck, okay? So smelly fish and chicken neck. So just do a couple of those. It's not a really familiar motion to most people, and you'll feel it when you pull back in there. So you go down and pull back, okay? So, and you could give it a little extra resistance just to remind everything to work. So you can put your hand here like this and just push it forward and help it push back, and help it push forward and push back, okay? So now I'm gonna give myself resistance as I go forward. So I'm gonna push, okay? And then I have to take my hand here, push back. Push and push back. Yes, coordination. So it might be a little bit much, but it's, if you have the time and you have the coordination to do it, you could do that. So the basic is chicken neck, smelly fish. Chicken neck, smelly fish. Okay, ready? All right. Next one we're gonna do is we're going to do the tucking, looking over the shoulder. So this is shoulder check, right? So you're going to look and try to see if you can get that chin all the way over behind your shoulder. So you go over, look over your shoulder. Good, sit up really nice and tall. Look over and back. Look over and back. And yes, if you wanted to give yourself a little bit of extra motion, right? Look over and push it back. Just really nice and gentle resistance. Okay, sitting up really nice and tall. Take that deep breath, inhale. Hold it and exhale. Okay, one more time, inhale. Hold it And exhale. All right, so 5 exercises you're gonna do between Zoom calls. You're going to roll this one forward so you're really stretching out that shoulder blade, pull up, okay? That's number 1. Then you're gonna do the chin tuck. You're gonna roll in, so you're rolling in a forward and backwards plane, okay? Then we're going left and right. So that's this one, okay? And this one, good, okay? And then you're going smelly fish, no, chicken neck, smelly fish, chicken neck, smelly fish. And number 5, shoulder check and shoulder check, all right? So try to do those once every hour and get that exercise as much as you can before and after. Put the heat around your neck. Make sure you're drinking lots of water and you're sitting up really nice and tall. Hope that's helpful. Bye.